12 months ago, I decided to completely change my relationship with alcohol. Today, I want to share why I came to this decision and how my thinking about alcohol was changing throughout the year. Let's start with the story. It's a very classic story for my generation. Somewhere in early 2000s at high school, you try alcohol for the first time. You aren't thinking back then why you do it, you just don't want to be different and want to fit in. Somewhere around uni at some party, you get drunk for the first time. You learn what a horrible thing a hangover is and you swear to never drink this poison again. A week passes, you go to another party and you feel much better and people have so much fun drinking, so why not to go for free drinks again? This vicious circle continues and then you grow up. You have your money now, you have your independence, a little bit less parties, but still a lot of get-togethers with friends at bars, music festivals, football games, etc. Everything sold under the guise that it would be so much more fun with drinks. And again, looking around, this feels normal. That's what everyone else is doing, right? I think eventually everyone found their own reasons for continued drinking. For me, it probably always was a social thing. I was quite shy as a kid, so I just always saw myself this way when I grew up. What I never did though, but I should have, is question this habit and its effects on my life. Question why it's considered normal and who came up with this normality. Was it people or was it corporations who sell us alcoholic beverages? Also, maybe I'm no longer this shy kid anymore and I don't need to have a drink in my hand to have a decent, interesting conversations. A few years ago, I started questioning many aspects of my life. Not sure why now specifically, maybe my life just slowed down, maybe I just got older, maybe it was something else. But eventually it was time to question drinking. I wasn't drinking that much in recent years, but this habit still existed. And it was one of those habits that you don't think twice about. It's just the part of social rituals, I guess. After thinking seriously about alcohol consumption, particularly beer for my case, I couldn't come up with any good reasons to continue doing this. Contrary, I have found a few reasons to stop. First, I noticed that when I drink alcohol, I make worse choices in terms of food and activities I go to. It's so easy to order fast food or pizza with beer. All events seems okay when I have a drink in hand. Second thing I noticed is that even if I drink just a little bit the day before, let's say one light beer, my motivation, productivity, creativity, everything goes a little bit down. Slightly, but it's still noticeable. And I in general feel more lazy the next day. So I decided to set myself on a quest. On December 1st of 2023, I set a goal of not drinking any alcohol for 12 months and see what happens. I think the best way to seriously test whether you need something or not is to get rid of this for some time. The first 3 to 6 months, I think, were the most interesting, and it's where I noticed most of the changes. First, for me at least, it was super easy not to drink on social occasions. We had quite a few get-togethers at work, and also it was December, so holidays, and I didn't feel any need to have a drink at any of them. I had a backup plan in form of craft alcoholic-free beer, and I ordered it at first few events, but eventually I stopped ordering it too. Despite alcohol-free beer nowadays tasting almost the same to me, I couldn't bring myself just to pay 5 to 10 euros and rather get just tea or coffee or nothing at all. It's a very actually good reality check on how beer enthusiastic you are. Turns out I'm not as much as I thought. The second thing I noticed is health improvement, particularly in terms of my weight and body distribution. Here my assumptions about healthy food habits were correct, plus beer itself also quite calorie heavy. Third, I noticed feeling better in general. Not only was the laziness the next day gone, but also every day just general slight improvements like positive mood, less grumpiness. I think I'm a pretty positive person in general, and I really don't like angry and grumpy people, so Fourth is more control over the events that I go and I actually enjoy. It was just so easy to make anything a bit more fun when you have a few drinks, but now I was more consciously making these decisions, so if I don't like some place or people, I just leave. I don't think we realize how many things we actually do every day that we don't like. And it's a really great quality of life improvement. The last 6 months of the challenge were more subtle. Since most of the biggest changes happened in the first 6 months, quite frankly, I almost forgot about this challenge and it just blended in with my daily routine. So the fun part is that in the first 6 months, despite all the positive changes, I was noticing I still was thinking when after the year would pass, I would get back to drinking. Maybe with more restrictions, but still. But about a month ago, when I remembered about the challenge and the year is coming to the end, I thought to myself, what a stupid idea I had. Why on earth I thought about going back to drinking beer is now absolutely beyond me. So I'm glad I decided to make this challenge 12 months long instead of 6 months. I guess it maybe takes about a year to make something like this completely blend into your life. Another funny thing I noticed is that people around me don't drink as much as I remember. I'm not sure if it was me who was the problem and initiating the drinks, or alcohol just generally getting way less popular than before, or my circle is just all getting older. But I hope it wasn't me, otherwise I feel bad. It's quite hard to notice small changes when they happen throughout the period of the whole year, but reflecting back to these 12 months, I think it was quite a life-changing decision for me, and I'm so happy I set myself up for it. In general, I feel happier, healthier, more in control of my life. This challenge is definitely confirmed to me that I need to continue questioning my life choices and challenging what feels normal against my own personal goals and my own values. Yeah, I will continue doing just that. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you would like to see more of me playing guinea pig and share with you my learnings from this. I hope this video helps someone who is also on the fence about alcohol in their life. No matter your choice, let me know your experience in the comments, and I'd love to hear other people's stories. Thanks for watching and see you next time. Doei doei.